We were fortunate to win Ulster at all three levels, and we're delighted to be in the minor final tomorrow.
So we'll be looking forward to some very, very good senior teams if these all come through in a couple of years.
Well, that's our hope. That's all we can expect. Yeah.
And it's not long, really. 1998 the last time. Actually, you won the Tyrone Miners won the same year as Galway won the last time. Could this be an omen?
Hopefully it is. Yes. But
now, John, it's a bit longer than that since the Dublin Miners came through.
That's right. Yes, it's 17 years since we last won an All-Ireland title, but that belies the amount of work that's been done in Dublin at underage level in coaching and preparing teams. And it's just interesting that your panellist there tonight, Brian Talty, was a selector on the second last Dublin team to win a minor title in 1994, with some of the current senior players, Ian Robertson and Jason Sherlock, were on that team.
And how are you feeling about tomorrow?
Well, we're very happy with the performance against Kerry. Kerry were rated to have one of the better minor teams in a number of years. Very pleased, but Tyrone are seasoned campaigners at underage level, and we'll be quietly confident.
Quietly confident. I'm sure Dominic is the same. Are you quietly confident?
Definitely.
All right. OK, well, listen, nice to meet both of you. And Sister Therese Mullen, a mad Meath supporter, I understand.
Well,
where are you based, sister?
I'm based in Mullingar, but from Navan.
What order?
Loretto.
Loretto. And who's your friend?
This is Sean, called
Sean.
After who you know.
Really?
Yes.
And I mean, have you always been a really loyal Meath supporter?
Yes, always, yes.
And will you be in Croke Park tomorrow?
No, I have work to do in Mullingar.
Right. Because I was just thinking,
Yes.
you know, you could be on the hill and you could sing "The Hill is Alive" with the sound of music, couldn't you?
I could.
You could. Anyway, it's lovely to meet you, and I have to say it's lovely. It's a great audience, and thank you all for being so positive and looking so well. And could I also say that the audience looks extremely well. The ones that are wearing, we have to thank Marguerite Varden of Tommy Varden's, who are the sponsors of the Galway team, and also Robbie Grogan from Keepack, who have given us some of the county jerseys, which our audience are wearing with pride, and rightly so. And also now, I want to go back because we have our audience. You can give yourselves a round of applause because I think you do look very well. I want to say thank you to Boyne Valley because they have given us a very nice audience prize, and it is return flights for 2 people and an overnight stay in London. And what you have to do now is take out your tickets, and I'm going to have a look in the hat here and pull out. Actually, I'll give them a rumble, and Bernard, would you mind picking out one of them and seeing... Does it matter? OK, so it's the holder of ticket number 56 will be going on the trip to London. We'll find out who you are in a minute. Now, there can only, of course, be one winner of the trip to London, but Boyne Valley have also very kindly given us a hamper of their goodies. We have honey, and I believe there's honey for your honey, and there's squeezy honey, and there's all sorts of lovely things in there. You can take a look at the hamper there. And the good news is that of these, there is one for... Well, yes, I love saying that. I really do. OK, well, now we are going to have some more music for you. Music and dance now. It's from Tralee. They've just finished their 33rd summer season down in Tralee. They have a new production actually starting on Monday week, the 1st of October. It's called Samhain, A Glimpse at the Other World. And they're here with us this evening, and they're going to perform Bealtaine. Will you welcome them now? Shiam Satira.
It's not just about the result of every game. It's about the result of every tackle, every nutmeg, every surging run down every wing, the result of every half-time team talk, every handball, dead ball, through ball and hanging ball, the result of every outrageous decision, every outrageous reaction, the result of every goal, every miss. Score. Every one of its 24 pages is crammed with results. Every Sunday in the News of the World.
You want a Beamish?
Yep, of course I'm having a Beamish.
Good man.
Beamish. Always the same. That's why it's different.
Taste. It's a personal thing. What's yours?
Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Twice a week, the National Lottery gives you the chance to become a millionaire and join a growing team of lotto players from all over Ireland who've already won £1 million or more.
Appointments for Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Wake up early.
Nah. Get out of bed late.
1 o'clock, fresh air and a seaweed bath.
3 o'clock, climb a mountain.
Jump in a lake.
8 o'clock, find a good place for a bite.
And a quiet pint. Ireland is waiting to be discovered. Log on or call Board Fáilte on 1850 230 330 and make a break for it.
That youth from Tiernan Oak now at full back and defending has never been a long high ball towards his full forward. It will surely have snowed. He has now reached the left corner. What a brilliant game this player has had. Not in the day reaches midfield, running like an Olympic sprinter. He dives, he's blocked it, a super save. This man is certainly reaching for the stars.
and friends from Armagh, one of the finest concertina players that this country has ever produced. He was performing Ludwig's and The Dogs Among the Bushes from his album Beyond Words. And thank you for that. That was really, really lovely. OK, now a reminder that if you're still looking for tickets, you could do worse than phone in to our quiz. We're going to put the numbers up on the screens again, and we'll announce the winner at the end of the programme. And as I said, we might have a little surprise for you at that time as well. And oh yes, just at this point, let me tell you that the winner of the Boyne Valley trip to London was a Meath man. His name is James Maloney and he's from Ashburn. And Bernard, you were delighted about that, weren't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's not the only thing going to win tomorrow now.
Well, Brian, you were... Brian, you wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, it's great to see them winning these little things, you know what I mean? And it's great to see them so confident, you know. It's absolutely fantastic that they're so confident.
Yeah, OK. Well, listen, we have a few more people for you to meet. I'm going to go down now and talk to a woman who had a job that I would imagine a lot of people envied. Anne Burton, you were the physio to the Meath team until last year.
That's right.
A lot of people enjoy that job, wouldn't there?
Yes, a lot of people say they'd like to be in my place, but I really enjoyed it and I had a marvellous time in the years that I was with them.
Mm-hmm. And did it take a while, say, for the players to get used to it being, if you like, manipulated by a woman?
I'm not sure if I managed to manipulate them, but yes, it did. And it was amazing, even when we used to come out on the pitch and I would come out, the people would make remarks initially, and you could hear 3 or 4 men and you'd be passing by, is that a woman? No, it's not a woman. It is a woman. Because there were no women around when I started first on the pitch. But now that there are a lot of other chartered physios involved in Gaelic football as well.
And were they shy about going to you with their problems?
Well, yes, they were. In fact, the very first day that I was asked to cover the Meath seniors, I was physiotherapist to the minors at that stage. And they asked me, would I also go in and give them a hand with the seniors because there was nobody there that day. And it was, at that stage, it was Mick O'Brien was actually the manager. And he said to the lads at half-time, he said, any of you that have a problem, go over and discuss it with Anne. And one of the fellas were sent over to me, and you could see they were being pushed, and he came in and he said, it's my shoulder. So I examined his shoulder, and I thank God I didn't find anything wrong. And I said to him, no, you've no problem. You can go on in the second half. There's no hassle at all. And I took no heed of it, and off we went. And about 3 months later, Sean Boylan came up to me and he said to me, Anne, remember the fella that you were treating at half-time about his shoulder? He says it wasn't his shoulder at all, it was his groin, but he was afraid to tell you.
I want to say hello to the Fahys, Richie and Marjorie. You have 2 sons who'll be lining out, Gary and also Richie, Gary the captain. So, you know, Marjorie, you must be administering all sorts of tender loving care to these guys.
Well, I don't know about tender loving care, Mary, but they're all geared up for the match anyway, and hopefully now that they'll be able to do the business tomorrow, and we'll have the Sam coming home.
And with 6 boys in your family, it must have been fairly hectic in the early years, was it?
It was very hectic, very hectic. But it's the earlier years I remember mostly now when they were growing up. The house was always full of young children, you know, kicking football around. And of course we had many broken windows, as you can imagine, and lampshades, everything, but of course no one would take responsibility, so I never really found out who was the culprit. Although I can say there's one lad behind me here now, a first cousin, Enda Fahy, and I really think a lot of it was down to him.
Really? So, Enda, you have to take some responsibility. Enda, where are you there? Yeah. You were in on these games and breaking windows and lampshades and all the rest.
We were. But I don't accept any responsibility for them either.
But you would have, you know, a lot to do with Gary and Richie, wouldn't you? Are they calm in these kind of times coming up to the matches?
They'd be calm enough, yeah. It'd be nice to take it in their stride, like.
Yeah. Do they relax? How do they relax? They enjoy? Wasn't there something about when they came up for the Derry match? Was there something about that?
Yeah, with a club training game the Friday evening, and Gary, Kevin, and Richard were there, and. The manager was going along and how the rest of the players would handle the weekend with the championship game the following week. I'm wondering, could the lads go drinking, or what was the story? Could they enjoy themselves as they do, like? But went to the senior players first. Kevin says you can have your 2 or 3 pints, and they said that was grand. And Gary, same, 2 or 3 pints. But it came to Richard anyway, and he's the captain of the senior team in the club. So he was kind of thinking for a second, and he said, you can have 8 or 9 pints, but you can't touch the vodka and Red Bulls.
Well, Ailish Clancy down there, you must have something to say about that, because you're Richie's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And also Paul Clancy's sister.
Yeah.
So you're surrounded by them, really, aren't you?
I can't get away from it at all.
And
Yeah.
was it true that you kind of followed him around, that you set your cap at him and went
No,
to
I don't know where you got your information. That's not true at all.
No?
No, he used to come down to my Cullen, because my Cullen have the better footballers, you see.
Oh, I see.
Killan didn't think, you know, we were always the superior footballers, so he used to come down and try and get a few tips from Paul, you know, but no, I didn't follow him around at all, no.
Really? And now, your brother Paul, would he ever been at the receiving end of a few belts from Gary or Richie?
Richie tried a few times, all right, but there was a club game that I do remember that Richie was trying to mark Paul, and Paul was going for a point, and he just said, look, I can't stop you, Clance, so I'll let you go. So he let him off, and Paul scored the point. I don't know whether my Cullen won the match or not, but Paul still got the score on Richie, so it was okay.
Well, they'll all have your support tomorrow anyway, won't they?
Definitely, yeah.
OK, we have lots of other people for you to meet, but first of all, let's have a check-up on how things are going. First of all, in Mick Ryan's pub in Navan, and I don't know really how Gary McDonagh will be getting on. Will he get out the door alive? We'll see how it gets on.
Well, Mary, I'm still alive anyway. I've become an honorary Meath man the last half an hour, and I've learned the words of beautiful Meath off by heart, not bad at all. Well, with me first of all is Mick Ryan, proprietor of Ryan's. Mick, what's the buzz been like here for the last week or two?
Oh, it's been fantastic. The whole town, every village, every parish has been out, bunting, flags, hats, you name it, they've been out. We're really going for this one.
Tomorrow morning, what will the atmosphere be like in Navan?
Well, Navan in the morning, everybody is up early, do what they have to do, go, but everybody will be on the road, bright and breezy. We're heading for Croker tomorrow.
And you're hoping a club man of your own from Screen will be bringing the cup back?
Well, it'll be a fantastic day. I wanted Trevor Giles to lift Sam Maguire, bring it back to his native parish of Screen. A lot of history there, no better man could do it. John McDermott with him as well.
Well, I'll turn now to Liam O'Callaghan, a man who's made a very long trip to get to this game tomorrow.
Yes, I came from Toronto last night, and I can see a great buzz in Navan, but there's also a great buzz in Toronto, anticipating what the outcome of this game is going to be Sunday.
Now, you went to Toronto 33 years ago, the year after Meath won the 1967 All-Ireland, and you've been coming back here ever since, and you have plenty of opportunities.
I've been coming back for every Meath All-Ireland, and it always gives us a buzz, it gives us great pleasure, and it gives us something to look forward to every year that Meath is in an All-Ireland.
And who's going to win tomorrow? How do you think the game will go?
I think, evaluating the whole thing, I thought at the end of the league campaign that Meath's chances are very slim, but at the start of the championship, Meath have done nothing, only improved, and I think that the Meath team, present Meath team, is still now improving.
Thanks a lot. I'll move to another fella now, a very lucky man, because Rinty Monaghan, you just got your ticket tonight.
Yeah, just got it this evening at 8 o'clock. And like I'd offered up before, is that several games, and every game this year, and I couldn't get tickets this year. And, but 8 o'clock I got a ticket. I got a friend of mine phoned me and says he'd take it for me, and I got it this evening at 8 o'clock. So I was really happy about getting the ticket. So I know loads of people didn't get them, but I'm delighted to get one.
And is the demand as bad as ever? Is it worse this year than ever?
Oh, it's worse this year. Like years ago, like all the last games, I always got a ticket. But this year it's been like no one has tickets. Here,
well, thanks a lot. That's all we have time for from Navan. This will go on. The party's going to go on for a long time here now. And we'll leave you with the Meath song. I'm going to try and sing The Fields of Athenry, but I'm going to have a fast car outside to pick me up and bring me back to Galway. Goodbye.
them. They're certainly having a great time down there in McRyan's pub in Navan. Let's see how things are going at T. Hughes Spridgel. Áit bhfuil Áine Lani agus Shisha Imon Corsi here.
The celebrations are still continuing here.